We are going live in a few. We are going live in a few minutes. So, setting up Facebook, Instagram, and ready to rock it in the weekly call. So, today we're going to talk about accountability and structure, two key elements to success. So, we're just waiting a few more minutes to kick off on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So this will be your weekly call. Say hello when you're in the chat. Leave your name, say hello, join the like-minded individuals community. Every week, one compelling topic that I will touch. Also, some room for Q&A, answering your questions, anything that bothers you, and if you're interested in a one-on-one session, let me know as well. I'm happy to invite you for a personal one-on-one intake call where we have kind of a success call, talk about your situation, and see how I can add value to your situation. Right? So we will do an intake call, kind of a growing analysis. Let's put it this way. So we will be live soon. So I'm just checking. And we are live on Facebook as well. All right, Facebook community. Are we still live? Yes, we are live. Okay. Very good. Just checking the chat, checking Instagram as well. And we are live. Awesome. Just a few more seconds here. Just checking Facebook, YouTube. Say hello in the chat. And we can start. It's 7 p.m. Central European Time. Thank you all for joining and welcome in the weekly community call. We're building the audience here, so I'm grateful for the people who are joining today. Hello and welcome in this weekly event, this weekly call. The best investment you're doing is the investment in yourself. So the fact that you're showing up, the fact that you're rewatching this footage, if you're not able to join the live session, means you are investing in yourself. You are willing to make a change in your life. You are willing to get inspiration, motivation, life coaching, wisdom in order to improve your life. So again, thank you for joining and welcome in the weekly call, the weekly community call. And we are officially all set on all streams, Facebook, and we are on YouTube, and we are on Instagram. So today I'm going to talk about one of the maybe most important success factors. And success is a wide understanding, of course. It's a wide word, right? So the meaning behind the word is wide. It has a wide spectrum, right? Success in business, success with your family, success with friends, successful relationship. Success is very, very wide. Now, what I want to talk about is today about accountability, and not only about accountability, but also about structure. And this is where it all comes down to. Like myself, I still invest a lot in personal development. So I was also joining today a seminar regarding business management development. And what I noticed again is that people are very motivated and inspired the moment they leave the seminar, right? So they're kind of in this bubble, right? And the seminar is building the momentum. People are literally like thrilled, they're excited, they're energized. They want to make that change. They want to immediately dive into the action, which is a good thing. And the problem is, or the not only the problem, but most importantly, the challenge is when they come home, they come back to the current paradigm. So they were kind of changing their paradigm a few moments before. But when you come back to the normal life, right, to the life they know, the people around them will look like, you're cuckoo, you lost it. Why are you showing this demonic behavior, right? What happened to you? So people will show resistance, right? And this resistance will already help to fade away your enthusiasm, to help to fade away your motivation. So how do you stay motivated? Because in the end of the day, we can also be tired. Sometimes we want something, but sometimes we're just too tired, or we just want to be by ourselves, etc., etc. So you will be influenced by the situation, by the people around you, and they will impact you, not on purpose, or not only on purpose, but they will impact, and you cannot blame them. So the question is, how do you stay motivated, right? I'm just giving this as an example, but how do you keep this momentum? How do you keep this motivation high? And this is I was analyzing. This is one of the main reasons why people search personal development, why people are reading or watching personal growth, mindset development, how to become more happy in life, how to become more successful in life, how to evolve their mind, evolve their quality of life, quality of thoughts to the next level, right? So investing in yourself, like you're watching this live stream now, is very good. But most importantly, is how you keep that motivation. How do you keep it high? How do you keep moving that needle? How do you keep being consistent? How do you keep remaining disciplined, consistent, persistent, etc.? And this is a very important part in life. You can be passionate about something, and you can also be motivated and like say like, yeah, it resonated today, and I know I have to change X, Y, Z in my life. But in the end, it fades away quick. And it fades away quick because the motivation drops, the motivation fades away really, really, really fast, like really fast. And again, life impacts you, right? One day, let's say in the morning, you're very highly motivated, and you come home and you have an energy pullback, right? Or you had a lot of your plate. Maybe you're not in the best emotional momentum the second half of the day. Maybe it's just not your day. This can happen. We're humans. So you can try to control this, but also you just have to embrace this feeling, right? And tomorrow is a new day. But even then, it's important to keep the momentum going, to keep yourself remain or to remain yourself disciplined, to remain motivated, to remain inspired, stimulated, etc. And this is really important. So what I'm trying to say now is that one of the keys to keep this momentum, to stay motivated, to stay disciplined, to stay inspired, well, one of those items, one of those key elements is actually to be accountable. So you need accountability, right? This is a problem. In Achilles, accountability is number one. And then number two is structure. So most of the people, they have no structure. Like managing your time is the most important thing in life. Time management is difficult because in the end, we can't control time, but we can try to manage the time. So we can try to self-manage, to manage ourselves, to manage the time we have. We all have 24 hours in a day. Everyone across the globe has the same 24 hours, right? And the fact is, how do you spend your 24 hours, right? Where do you focus on? Where do you focus on? What is your attention? What is your key focus? So it's important that you have this structure. So let's first dive into the structure, right? Whilst I'm talking about it. So how do you create structure in your life? Is to say, like, okay, what do I have in my current life, right? What are the key elements? Like, for instance, my job. It's a hobby, taking care of kids, preparing the food, maybe going to the gym. So those are key elements in your life, right? And then on the other hand, you need to dive into detail. So you need to say like, okay, job, right? If we're talking about job, it doesn't have to be your an entire life per se, right? But you can also apply this to your job. Like if I look at my job, I'm like so busy, but in the end, there's what do I need to focus on, right? What are the key stones? What are the key fundaments? And then you can add stones on top, right? Until your vase or whatever you want to call it, or your box is full of stones, right? Full of stones, full of sand, full of waters, until it's full. So you need to divide the stones, the sand, and the water, right? You need to create the puzzle. What is your puzzle in life? From priorities to um, things that are priorities to things that are less a priority. And maybe you need to revisit. Maybe you need to say like, hey, wait, I'm spending way much or too much time on, for instance, I don't know, instant gratification, scrolling my phone because it's comfortable, it's nice, it's kind of escaping, right? So you need to be honest with yourself and face literally like, okay, I'm losing 30 minutes a day on this, I'm losing 1 hour a day on this. This is crazy. Maybe I'm spending 3 hours in the evening watching TV. Is this justifiable for myself, right? So you need to face yourself, right? So first of all, you need to list in an honest way, in an honest way, yeah, really, and in a mirrored way, like, hey, this is what's going on in my life, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And you list everything, like from professional stuffs to private stuffs, and then you need to filter like how much time do I spend. So you need to track it, you need to log it, and in a business you can do this as well. Can log the time in order to know how long the process takes. Is it really justifiable to spend so much time on XYZ, right? This is what you have to do. So if you start doing this in your life, you will see that all of a sudden you will open up a lot of time. Sometimes when we have a hobby and we finish the hobby, you collect something, whatever, and you stop the hobby at a given point. You're like, yeah, I finished to sort my collection or whatever you're doing. Then you will see like, whoa, there's so much time that opens up right now. But what will I do with all this free time, right? So this is again something else, right? This is something new in your life. So you will see how much time you're actually spending. So you need to sometimes write it down and also digest, right? Give it some time to digest and to revisit and literally look at it like, is it justifiable? I'm spending X time on topic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. in my life. What is important to me? Is it work? Of course, because we all need to work, right? So work can be your business, it can be your job anyway. So you need to block that time, right? Like for instance, from 9 to 5 will be my job, 9 to 6 will be my job. Okay. And then you need to know what I'm doing from 5 to 9 again, right? Because we do a lot of stuff there. Maybe it's taking care of the kids if you have kids. Maybe it's your partner. So spending time with your partner is also important, right? To change the picture, to spend time together, to have a daily call, to hear each other, to text each other. As long as you have contact, you can keep moving the momentum, you can keep moving the needle, and you keep the bonding going, you keep the connection going, the glue, the honey, right? What sticks everything together. So it's really important in life to do this, right? I'm also checking the chat in the meantime. Okay, very good. So no questions at this point. If you have questions, feel free to enter them in the chat. Everyone who's joining, very, very welcome. Everyone who's rewatching, thank you for rewatching and spending time on this, and most importantly, investing time in yourself to improve. So I'm talking about the two key elements that are driving you to success in life. And it's one, accountability, and it's two, showing up to yourself with a structure. So we're talking about structure, like get rid of the fuzz in your life, the fuzz and the buzz. You don't need this. You don't need this. So revisit your current situation, revisit your planning, revisit your daily schedule, and list what's important, what is crucial, right? And list what is less important, etc. So there will be, after the big chunks, right, like work and this and that, there will be smaller chunks, right? So you need to be aware how, when, and why you're spending your time on topic X, Y, Z in your life, right? How much time do you want to spend on friends? How much time you want to spend on social media, watching TV? So relaxation. Is meditation in your calendar? Is maybe self-study in your calendar? Is working out in your calendar? So sports. Is taking care of your kids in your calendar? I'm not talking about cooking, but I'm also talking about spending literally time with them, like investing time with them, listening to them, playing with them, helping them with homework, etc. Your loved one, are you spending enough time with your partner? Are you spending quality time? It's a corny word, it's a cheesy word, it's an overrated word, but how to describe, right? It's quality, spending quality with each other, right? Giving value to each other's life. If you decide to spend time with each other, for instance, your partner is away from you, and you want to call each other, like I just got a call, right, in the live session here. So do you want to spend time with your partner, right? And how do you want to spend the time with your partner? So when they're calling you, you're spending time. When you're texting each other, you're spending time. When you're thinking about them, you're spending time. So it's all about how you spend your time, right? And this is really crucial in your life. How do you spend your time? And when you have the structure, then the important part is to stay and to stick to your structure, right? So you will have to stick to that structure. And if you want to stick to the structure, then it will be really crucial to have accountability. And accountability is sticking to the structure, right? Accountability means that you have the persistence, you have the discipline, you have the consistency to do every day what you have to do. And when you have this structure in place, it's easy because you just go with the flow. It needs a little adjustment in the beginning. It needs a little, let's say, adjustment in the beginning. You need to create that habit. You need to create that routine. But from the moment you are diving into that routine and you are following the routine, you will see it's very, very easy to stick to your plan. And the more you do it, the more it becomes a habit. And the more it becomes a habit, it will be, you're used to it, right? It's a routine. And this is very, very easy in life and very convenient in life. So, what I'm trying to say is often, very often actually, I hear from people like, yeah, but what we need right now is accountability and structure. And they will not say it, but this is my conclusion. This is my analysis. This is why people are craving for coaches, for motivation, for inspiration to stay in that momentum. And this is the role that I'm fulfilling as well. I cannot call myself a teacher because we're all teachers and students, but I can call myself to help you. I'm a trainer. I will be your disciple to help you to stay into the action and to be motivated and disciplined and to achieve your dreams, your goals based on what you want in your life, what resonates with you. And this all starts with a coach who will be hard on the facts, but who will be soft in the feelings and the emotions. So I will confront you. I'm not your friend. And again, today, I'm not your friend. If you want to change in your life and you are resistant to change, well, this is your problem. Then you have a problem. And it's your choice. You are responsible where you are right now in your life. And it's your choice. You are in the driver's seat. I'm in the driver's seat as well. I decide who I spend my time with, what I spend my time on, when I spend my time on it, and how long I spend my time on it. So, this is what you have to decide. You are in the driver's seat. You are in control. You're an adult with a brain, right? With a mind, with the power to change your paradigm on a daily basis. You can change your paradigm at any given time. And you need to be aware that you are the only responsible to change or to evolve or to fine tune, whatever you want to call it, right? Or in your life. And if you want to achieve those dreams and goals, then something has to happen. You can watch 5,000 videos, you can go to 5,000 seminars. Knowledge is one thing, but executed knowledge is where it all comes down to action, motion, reaction. Or motion creates emotion, and emotion creates motion. And this is where it all comes down to in life. Yes. And that's why you are watching this live stream live or you're watching the recording and you are investing time in yourself. And this is good. Investing time in yourself is crucial in life. You need to invest time in yourself. And investing time in yourself means that you want to evolve. You want to evolve into your personal development space, your mindfulness area, right? And investing in yourself is first of all understanding what has to change. Am I open to change? Am I coachable? Or am I like, oh, I know this, I know this. Maybe you were already saying in this call, like, oh, but I know this already for a long time. Yes, good. But are you taking it into action? Are you stepping into the action? Are you executing the knowledge? Or are you resistant? Right? So this is where it all comes down to. Is your ego taking control? Oh, but I know this, dude. Da, 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 da. No. Are you saying like, yes, I know? Yeah, that's fine because that you know. But are you taking the action accordingly? Do you have the persistence, the discipline, and the consistency to change your picture on a daily basis? Do you or don't you? It's a good question. No? Yeah, it's a good question. So, again, accountability and structure is why you are watching this video, is why you are into personal development, because you need a coach, you need a trainer who will tell you what to do, who will confront you with the facts, the numbers, and the logic, and who will then help you emotional wise understand your situation, but help you to leverage yourself to the next level. And this is what you have to understand and understand. And when you understand and you allow yourself to change yourself for the better, and you allow yourself foremost to step into the action tomorrow, you can write it already down after the call, what needs to happen, and look at your structure and what you want to change in your agenda, your calendar, etc. But you will have to take the action. And action is the key. And action is what you need to do. Action is your responsibility. You are accountable. You are the only one to blame. You are responsible for your own life. Again, no one, I will confront you, but no one will help you. No one. You will all have to do it yourself in the end, which is normal and which creates core, which creates stability, which creates masculinity, femininity, right? We all have masculine and feminine energy in ourselves. And this is where it all will come down to masculine and feminine energy, feminine and masculine energy, right? This is where it all comes down to balance, to have this balance. And when you have this balance and you find this balance in yourself, then when you find the energy, the drive, the flow, the momentum to change things in your life, to revisit your life and to change for the better, as I always call it. Change your life for the better, right? Implement that new structure. Be accountable. Don't search excuses and reasons not having to do so. Why this? No, 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 no. Oh, it's too cold. Oh, it's too warm. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I'm too this. Just do it. Small tasks. I will confront yourself. How many times are you postponing small tasks? Who's guilty? I'm guilty as well. I'm still working on it. We postpone, and the mouse becomes an elephant. Procrastination is the number one disease, the number one pitfall, why you're not successful. The mouse may not become an elephant. Take it, right? And don't postpone. Take it, do the action, focus on it. And in the end, you will see it was maybe only a 15-minute task, and in your head, it became already like a day task or a week task, right? Like cleaning your house. I need to do. Just do it. And it will be finished in no time. And you will be so happy because you add value to your life. You were accountable. You can be proud of yourself. If you want to, we're now halfway, or no, halfway, excuse me, we're already end of Jan. Where are your vows? Where are your resolutions? Are you still working out? Are you still alcohol free? Are you still motivated and stimulated to spend more time with your loved one? Are you still spending more time with your kids? Are you still sticking to your resolutions? Like, I became a better person. Are you that better person actually? Right? Is this your new lifestyle? Be honest with yourself. And this is showing accountability. It's all tied together, and it's all tied with energy. And in the end, energy is where it all comes down to. If you step into that action, you will generate positive energy, and positive energy will attract. And what you radiate, you attract. The law of the universe, a universal law, just like the law of gravity. If I drop something now, it will drop. It will not fly in the air, right? So that's the way it goes. This you have to know and understand. And you have to go with that flow. You need to serve that wave of vibration, of energy. And when you think about something, when you have the energy, this is when you will attract it in your life. You will attract the abundance in your life. You will attract the success in your life. So if you want to attract success in life, the key Achilles right now is accountability and structure. And that's why I'm here. I'm telling you, restructure, revisit where needed. If all goes well, fantastic. But I'm pretty sure there's still room for improvement. There's still room to improve your daytime, your 24 hours. In your way, what you feel comfortable with. You don't have to wake up at 4 or 5 if you don't feel comfortable with. Maybe you stay out late. That's the way you were built. Okay. Maybe you're fine with your job, how it goes. Okay. Maybe your company is perfect right now. All right. I'm just saying, try to figure where you're losing time, where you can optimize your time. Maybe you need to revisit, maybe you need to cut things, which is not cool. But sometimes you have to step back, take a step back in order to improve steps, right? That's how life goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. And again, you need to know where you spend your time on. If you want to spend time on a good relationship, I'm just taking the example of a relationship because this resonates with everyone, right? So if you want a good relationship and a stable relationship, and you have love for this person, you have passion for this person, and vice versa, of course, right? Then you need to both spend time on this, and spending time on this is keeping the momentum going, right? Like sharing and caring, right? And in an honest way, in a human way, from the heart and the soul, not because you have to, from the heart and the soul space, that you're truly interested in what's going on in his or her life. And if they're maybe on a trip, or maybe they're not close to you, whatever, or maybe they're just working and you're working, then you just send a small text. You call in the evening, but at least you have some contact. I'm thinking about you. I care about you, right? Something funny, something loving, something, a small text, a small message, sending some flowers, maybe a small present, whatever that resonates. But you need to keep it going, right? Spending time together. When you're together, saying like, hey, I missed you. Yeah, you were on a trip. I missed you. Let's go for a bite. Let's go for a drink. Let's talk about your experience. Let's feel each other again, right? And this is also what how you spend your time in life. And that's why I'm mentioning this as an example. It can also be a business, of course, but I'm giving that as an example how you need to spend your time. So if this is important to you, then you have to spend your time on it. It can be relationship wise, but also relationship with your kids, with your family, with friends. It's the same, right? Spending time with friends, spending time with family, but really spending time with them and not scrolling your phone, spending time with them, focusing with them. This is what people want. Calling, right? Even if it's late, still a call. Hey, how are you? Even if it's 5 minutes, that's fine, right? This is what you have to do. And this is what will move your needle, because then you are focusing on the things you want to focus on. And if you don't want, then you don't have to focus on it, right? So you need to revisit your structure. What are the key priorities in my life? It can be your job, your financial situation, right? It can be your relation, right? Your relationship status. It can be your mental health, your physical health. It can be your friendship relationships, right? Maybe it's harmony, whatever. What is crucial right now in your life? What is dominant in your life? And this you have to spend time on. This you need to spend time on, and spend time with your heart, your soul, and on an energetic level. And this is what you have to do. This is what you truly have to do. And when you do this, when you know the structure, then it will be easy, because you know you will work towards those goals, what makes you happy in life. And you just do it. Me too. When I go to the gym almost on a daily basis, when I go to my gym here at home, I mean, I just go, I wake up and I do it, and I'm not thinking about it. I don't allow myself to even start thinking about excuses. No, and you think I'm motivated and stimulated and inspired, like, yes, let's go to that gym. No, I'm not every day. Some days I am. And often after the gym, or whilst I'm training, I have the bright ideas. I'm texting people I care about. I have new videos I'm recording, right? If you follow me on the socials, I mean, yeah, so the momentum builds, but I'm just doing it. My training is ready. So the first thing I see in the morning is just wake up. I put the training already and the socks and everything, and then I go to the gym straight because I'm already in the suit. So I have to go, right? So no discussion. This is how you have to look at life. This is how you need to optimize your time. And there is morning glory. There is morning glory, right? And the golden time where you can already be ahead of the pack. And maybe you need to revisit and test it in your life as well. And again, know where, what, how, when, why you're spending your time on certain things. So manage your time, and you cannot manage the time because time is an uncontrollable element, and time and energy are our most precious assets. But you need to manage your time, and the better you manage your time, the better you manage yourself, because time management is self-management. And if you know what's important to you in your life, what resonates in your life, what resonates in your paradigm, then you are doing an awesome job. Me as a coach, I'm saying great, because you know what you want, and you're deleting, you're erasing the less important things. I'm not saying it's not important, the less important things, and maybe some things that just simply no longer resonate in your current paradigm, in your current life. And this is what you have to do. Structure, and I will confront you as a coach with the structure, right? Also in my one-on-one sessions, I will do this. Again, I will integrate one-on-one sessions where we do a grow analysis for free, and then we can take it from there. So if you're interested, DM me, text me, whatever, you know where to find me. And then secondly, the structure, and secondly, accountability. Show up to yourself. And the most difficult part, we're approaching the 30 minutes slot here to wrap up the conversation. So the most important thing is to be accountable and to start. And I will tell from my own experience, the most difficult thing is to start. But when you start and you conquer the inertia, this is the moment where things will keep moving. It's like a freight train, like a steam train. It will go, and you go. Momentum. And when you have that momentum, try to stop that train. It's like those big freight ships, right? Like the oil tankers and this and that. They cannot stop in a mile. They have to stop already 3 hours in advance, or if not, they will hit the port border. And it's the same. Once the momentum is there, it's easy to keep surfing that wave, to go with that flow. So create, first of all, a new structure in your life. Revisit your structure. Be honest with yourself. Maybe even ask others, right, to evaluate, and then be accountable. No excuse policy, right? Promise this me for next week when we see each other again in the call. Promise me to be accountable and to structure your life for the better, to optimize your time. And you will see, when you optimize your time, you will have more free time to spend on the things you like, your hobbies, your areas of interest, the loved ones, friends, family, or loving relationships. And again, most importantly, to wrap up the conversation here, is self-love and gratitude is the highest good. Discipline is the highest freedom. When you have starting this discipline, you will understand what I'm saying. Discipline is freedom. It will set you free in life. And when you're set free in life on a spiritual level, on a mental level, on an emotional level, and on a physical level, then you will be very happy in your life. You will be abundant. You will attract the opportunities. You will work as a magnet. You will magnetize energy. You will magnetize opportunity. You will magnetize anything you want in life, because you will move in an order of magnitude. You will move like a rocket. And this is when you attract anything what resonates in your life, in mind, money, body, and relationship area. So again, much love, much gratitude. Norms and value is what it all comes down to in life. Family is in the end what really matters. So everything is energy, vibration, and love. Love yourself first before you can love others. Again, spend time on the things you want to spend time on. This is the most important thing. Do what you like to do, or at least try to do what you like to do. Be passionate about anything in your life, and you will attract passionate people as well in your life. You will inspire and stimulate them, and they will inspire and stimulate you. And this is what you have to do in life. And then you will feel great as a person. Then you will bring value to this world, value to yourself, value to others. And this is where people start loving you. This is where people want to be with you. This is where you will attract that loving partner, or reconcile with that loving partner. This is where you attract the friends, or reconcile with friends, reconcile with family, have that family. This is where it all comes down to, believe me. And then when you resonate on that level, you resonate on that energy vibrational frequency, this is where the magic happens in your life. All right? So again, spend time with the people you want to spend time on. Text them, call them, whatever you need to do. Spend time in your business, in your job, where you need to spend time on, right? Revisit the blogs that you're doing. Spend time in your private life on the things you want to spend time on. Okay? So accountability, 1, structure, 2. See you next week. Again, check the link in the bio. There's a free video with 10 tips to already impact your life. If you feel a bit stuck in life, it's for free. It's 20 minutes video. You will see me there. You just enter your details and off you go. It's really straightforward. Plus, DM me if you are interested in a one-on-one 15 up to 30 minutes call. We see how it goes. A grow analysis where I'll dive in your situation and see where we can move the needle, change your picture. So again, thank you so much for following me. Daily videos on the social media channels. So grateful to have you here. Grateful to be the public voice, the online voice for now. And more things to come, more good things to come. Change your life for the better. See you next week. Thanks for joining. The best investments was to join this call today. Ciao.